By now you've seen our first two videos for Free Motion Revolution and you've witnessed how exciting free motion stitching can be. The purpose of this video is to introduce you a little bit more to the instructors and also to show you a little bit about what the class will entail. In line with the whole quilting world or the sewing world, that's how we met years ago when I had Andrew in my arms and Monica was a little one. Cynthia's kids, Corey and Cameron, were little as well. We had first met at a group called Mothers of Preschoolers, and then, but got kind of peripherally, and then the second point of entry of really kind of getting to know each other is that I signed up for a sewing class. Is that right?
That's right.
That's right.
So I'm standing there as the instructor of the class, and in comes the instructors, and Jenny's very serious and very kind of stoic, and she walks in, she plops down her sewing machine and all her gear, and she was ready to work. And I'm like, all right, okay then, let's get to it. Let's get to it, because I wanted to learn. So since that experience sort of clicked right away, we've had many adventures, not only, with quilting, with sewing, with knitting, with sort of laugh out, we sort of crack each other up. I do have a degree in textiles and clothing, and I specialized in the costuming division of that. And I went on to work in a lot of theaters, film and TV, doing costumes, building costumes. And then at one point, I started making a lot of wedding gowns and ran into an old school friend of mine and made her wedding gown, and that my business took off from there. However, she was all into exercise and aerobics, right. And at that point was interested in starting a business, and so we did. And so for about 10 years, myself and my friend Terry, we ran a very large company that manufactured clothing, and particularly exercise wear.
That's right. From a degree in textiles to clothing to running a clothing business, Cynthia then became a new mom and discovered the wonders of the quilting world by enrolling in a local quilting class. For many years, I had the pleasure of working with Cynthia on readying her many quilts and art quilts for numerous publications. For Free Motion Revolution, our online class, in weeks 2, 3, 4, and 5, there will be a total of 12 fabulous projects that are taught from start to finish. From an apron, to a pillow, to a cup cozy, to a word poem, to a wonky house, and more, you'll walk away with fabulous projects that you can keep or give as gifts. Before jumping into the projects, the first week will be all about practicing and understanding the technical concepts and historical origins about free motion stitching. Clear demonstrations will complement the components of the kit to get you started and to become successful. I have to tell you that the first week of class there is just a wealth of information, and it is going to be helpful for those who are interested in free motion stitching and free motion quilting, but I think it's a groundwork for sewing in general. I think that there's no one more qualified in my circle than Cynthia to lay that groundwork of just things that you need to know. Upon enrollment, all students will receive a free kit that includes fabric scraps, burlap square, coffee filters, jute webbing, red felt strip, muslin, batting, ledger paper, practice sheet, templates, vellum paper, book pages, sheet music, and a rubber stamped and free motion quilted flower to tie it all together. Thanks for joining us.